The majority of women are pick-me's. 98% of women that you'll meet in real life are fucking pick-me-sha senior. And the irony about it is, every pick-me I know is in some of the worst relationships or situationships than you will ever fucking hear in your life. Like, these bitches go through Tyler Perry shit with these men. And it don't matter what she do. Because you know Pygmisha, she gonna put the car in her name for the man. She gonna give the man unlimited amounts of money. He's staying with her rent free. She's accepting all of his infidelity. She's fighting other women over this nigga. Like, pick me women do the most and get the least. I have a video on here right now that has like 500,000 views, and it's talking about how to get a good man, you have to hate men. And contrary to belief, y'all can argue with me. I'd love to see you do it. I've never, ever seen a pick me in a fucking relationship that I would want. All the women that are actually in relationships worth having are the man hating bitches. They are. But that's why it's so hard for me to feel bad when Pick Misha is going through it, because it's like no matter how bad these men treat her, Pick Misha always has space, time, availability, and money for this man. Pick Misha will always have judgment for you. She will always be able to show you how rude and nasty and mean she can get. She will never show that to that goddamn man who deserves it. Like it's really really ironic the ways that these pick me women are treated, and then the way that they turn around and treat other women. But yeah, anyway, like I said, 98% of women, majority of the women are fucking pick me's. That's why majority of men ain't shit. It's right.
Well. The pick mishas, the traditional women, the submissive women, the women who want to do it the correct way are getting shots fired at them. Now, just to kind of argue what she's even talking about, because as you can just hear what she is saying, she's just all over the place. Truthfully, she's just all over the place. The reason being is because she wants to lump these women. She wants to lump these women into saying that most of your women are pygmishas, most of your women are traditional women. And that's a lie, because most of your women aren't pygmishas, most of your women aren't traditional women, most of your women aren't submissive women. We can see that because we have women who are complaining about gender roles. We can see that because we are seeing a shift in our culture where women are saying, hey, well, we don't want to be mothers in our household. Well, you know, there's more to life than just being a mother. Like what? Once you hit your 50s, once you hit your 60s and 70s, when you can't do much, who are you going to be living your life with? All of these women that claim to be single, because she talks about being single. Oh, well, you're women who are single that are happiest. No, you're not. No, you're not. You may see some clown articles out there that may say single women claim to be happier, but they're not. Especially when women are on antidepressants at an all-time high. Yeah, can you ask a question? Why weren't women who had families back in the 50s and the 40s and the 30s and the 20s, why weren't they taking antidepressants? Why weren't they deleting themselves? Because once again, everybody lived their life in order. Everybody understood their role. Now, when you look at today, people don't understand the role. If majority of your women were pygmishas, then the divorce rates wouldn't be as high as it is. Women would not be initiating divorce at a 70% rate. But most of the women that you're coming across are pygmishas. You hate men that much. You hate men that much that you gotta push a false narrative, that you gotta lie, that you gotta trash women who may even sit here and say, hey, well, I wanna at least just prioritize my boyfriend. I wanna prioritize my husband. And then just look at her idea of what she's talking about when it comes down to the pygmishas. Like look at who she identified these women with. A bunch of Pookies and Ray Rays. You're talking about a pick me shit picking a Pookie. He's going to be driving your car around. You're going to have his name on the car. You're going to be the one. He's going to be living in your house. He's going to pretty much be. He's going to be pretty much a homosexual. He's going to be living up under you. When most men are not even moving that way. Most men are not even moving that way. But of course, these are the type of men that she would deal with. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you said you made a whole video about in order to get a good man. Hey, all you good men out there, all you men who actually have something worth to give, some actual value to give out to everybody, to give to a woman, She says, this is her advice to other women. This is her advice to other women that listens to her. In order to get a good man, you have to hate men. What type of mess is that? That's like me saying, in order to get a good woman, you have to hate women. Imagine saying something like that. Imagine saying some bullcrap like that. Doesn't make any sense. You get a good man by being a pygmisha. You get a good man by being a traditional woman, by being a wife. You will probably end up seeing this chick in her 50s crying and complaining, saying, dang, man, you know what? I wish I didn't have this type of mindset, because we always see these older feminists, these older women who just chose to do what they wanted to do, to go ahead and say, hey, well, listen, I'm gonna forego I'm gonna free my eggs, I'm gonna forego finding a good man, just so I can be a stubborn woman, just so I can go ahead and try to go fulfill my purpose.
I could never just be a stay-at-home mom. I agree. Maybe stay-at-home too far. Stay-at-home wife? Sounds lit. I can't believe I used to truly feel so empowered by being like, I would never let a man support me fully. It took me 2 years in corporate America to be like, yourself. I would love if somebody came in here and just took care of me. I will wash the dishes. I will go to yoga and make my little ass even cute for you. Baby, let's live like we're in the 50s again. That's what I want. I'm over it. I am over it.
I have a question for you guys. Do you think women are killing chivalry?
Absolutely, and I think that it starts with feminism and how feminism truly masculinizes women and has thrown off these kinds of masculine feminine polarities between the sexes. The more and more women have trended towards independence, I don't need no man, the less a man is inspired to be chivalrous and take care of women the way that they used to, because we don't need it.
I mean, look at how she feels about your boy David. I mean, I think that's his name, David, where he was married to Halle Berry at one point.
Halle Berry's ex coming out talking that shit is a prime example why it is so dangerous as a beautiful, successful woman to be dating. Because in what world would you really be expecting Halle Berry to be cooking and cleaning and just laying up having babies in her prime time of acting? First of all, Halle Berry and you could afford maids, cleanup services, all types of shit. And I'm so glad that women are starting to wake up and see that you are worth more than just your labor. Anybody that is trying to get a wife solely for them to cook and clean and wash their goddamn drawers, that's not a marriage that you want to be in any fucking way. But when you are as beautiful and successful as Halle Berry, like, it is so hard to find a partner that is not jealous of you, who's not trying to humble you, who don't want to be you. Dude clearly still jealous. Why are you even talking about this 30 years later? He has a whole wife. And I can bet money, if Halle Berry wanted his ass back right now, you think he ain't gonna answer? And I've been seeing all type of little a-hole little dudes making posts talking about, yeah, because... Shut up. All you motherfuckers want Halle Berry. Fuck is we talking about? Who would even require somebody as fine as Halle Berry to cook or clean? That's how you know he was trying to humble her. Fuck are we talking about? Like, be careful out here, because sometimes the one you lay with be...
Look at it. She doesn't even want to... She doesn't even agree with your gender roles. She doesn't even agree with your gender roles. And see, and here's the thing, right? You have women like this that just talk out the side of their mouth, right? They just talk out the side of their neck. If you just actually sat down and just watched the video, the reason why they were even talking about it was because it's an interview, and they asked him about his life, about dating Halle Berry. Anybody's going to ask that question. Just like how if a girl was having an interview about dating Morris Chestnut, dating Robert Downey Jr. I mean, you see many sisters have interviews about the men that they dated, these rich men that they dated. So let's stop the BS. But because y'all dislike men so much and y'all want to be able to excuse women's piss poor behavior so much, y'all are willing to just sit here and just bash men all day, every day, and just skip over reality. Because the fact of the matter is, he wanted a woman who can just come home, make him some food, be a wife. But once again, we have women today who want to try to move the goalposts and try to move the scale and try to move the meaning of what it means to be a wife. You can't do that. Men already know what a virtuous woman is. And if you can't be that, then you're going to get divorced like Halle Berry did. And then to sit here and say that, hey, well, you know, she don't even have to, you know, why should she even have to clean up when y'all can get a maid? Ma'am, we understand that Halle Berry, she's going to be constantly going out, acting, doing whatever. Go ahead and do your thing. But when we are home together, yeah, you need to be showing some wifey roles. You need to be showing some wifey roles. And the funny thing about this big-headed chick, she didn't even see that Halle Berry is married, kissing other men in the mouth. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? As a grown man that's married, and she did this twice, I believe. She did this twice. She did this when she was with the baseball player, and then she did this when she was with another guy in 2003. People, like, come on now. Come on now. But you will have women like this that will excuse women of the piss poor behavior. But look, y'all guys, let me know down below what y'all guys think. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, give me a comment, subscribe to the channel.